This is a fantastic solution.
First of its kind.
This system can be designed with multiple finishes.
It's an emerging trend that's coming out.
So Acrovyn by Design it was really an answer to a need in the marketplace. So when you think of imagery, imagery has been proven to help aid in learning, rehabilitation, just in care in general, and patient positive outlook.
Yeah.
So in a behavioral health setting, though, they would love to have artwork. However, when you think of artwork, you think of that traditional frame on the wall encased in glass, and glass is obviously a huge safety issue in this type of setting. So Acrovyn by Design was able to answer that problem beautifully. So you can take any image, wayfinding, logo, messaging, and actually we embed it behind our clear PVC-free rigid sheets. So it actually protects that image, it protects the surface of the wall, and gives you something durable, long-lasting, and beautiful within that space.
Right, so one of the terms that's often used in a behavioral health space is this term positive distractions. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yes, I can. So positive distraction, if I were to give you the Merriam-Webster dictionary, I would not be able to get through that. So I'm just going to boil it down and give it to you in Amy terms. So a positive distraction is a piece of the environment that actually pulls and captures an individual's attention, but in a positive way. So it takes them away from any negative thoughts or feelings that they may have been having at that time. It kind of gives them that distraction that they need.
Excellent, excellent. So, and I can see how Acrovyn by Design would be a perfect channel or chassis to apply artwork, to apply logos, graphics, anything like that. The sky's the limit, really. There's unlimited opportunity with that product.
Yes.
Do we have another example of what we can show our viewers of that in real life?
We do. I actually have another example pulled.
Excellent.
This is another behavioral health hospital, and the whole building is actually centered on behavioral health. So from floor 1 to floor 9, everything was surrounding that circumstance and serving those types of patients and individuals. So they were able to use Acrovyn by Design all throughout. So in the entryway corridors, the elevator bays, also up into the patient corridors where they're moving back and forth between their spaces, between common spaces and more of their private spaces. And you can really see the strategy that the designers used in selecting the imagery for those areas. You know, if you look at the image of the patient corridor, you can see very subtle watercolor images. So it's just very peaceful and calming as they make their way back to their safe space. And then in the common areas, you can see a little bit more visual interest that can help aid in that positive distraction. And then just nicer graphics and wayfinding throughout the other corridor spaces. Different numbers outside of the elevator bays so that you can know what floor you're on as you're traveling through this building.